Joined here with Coty Nikont, the athletic director at Kemmerer High School. And Coty, a big weekend for all of your teams, particularly for wrestling and for swimming as they're getting really ready for those regional tournaments. Talk a little bit about what exactly for swimming, for starters, was able to do.
You know, our swimming team was able to do quite a bit. They did have conference. Swimming's a little bit different than other sports around. So they do conference swim, then they have their last chance meet, and then state. So this weekend was a conference. Didn't place as well as we would have liked in the team standing, but just outstanding individual performances. We had Brandon Ellis place first in the diving, fourth in the 50 free. Brandon Smith third in the 200 and the 500 free. Our 200 relay took second. And then a standout for us, our freshman Carl Krell, second in the 200 IM and took first place in the 100 fly. That first place finish for him was conference and school record. So he just continues to destroy records wherever he goes, doing a great job.
And I know for him, really, that second event, the biggest one that he has that push in, so seeing him succeed in that one is the one you want to see him really succeeding in and doing his best in.
And, you know, he continues to improve. That kid has a great work ethic, and he shows up to work hard, and he's disappointed when he doesn't reach his goals and gets it done the next time around, that's for sure.
Brandon Ellis, a senior as well, on the diving side of things, seeing him get that first place in the diving competition, that's got to be something that's a vote of confidence going into state, as this is his last hurrah and last chance to really do something.
He's really stepped up this year. He's doing well with his dives. I've had a chance to see his entire lineup, and, you know, it's just amazing to watch that kid work. He's got a real great shot going into state, and he's definitely chasing that first place right now.
Of course, the last chance meet coming up on Thursday for swimmers. That should be an interesting chance to try and get everybody from the swimming team qualified for the state tournament. Hopefully you'll get to take all 9 guys up there. Over on the wrestling side, another 9 kids in the wrestling team. They had a busy weekend as well as they're getting set for the regional tournament this coming weekend. What were they able to do?
Wrestling was kind of a tough week on us, and not so much at the tournament, but our boys right now just struggling with illnesses and injuries, and so we actually only ended up sending 2 wrestlers over to Saratoga. 2 wrestlers that went. We had Taylor Chapin and Gavin Julander. Taylor Chapin won the tournament over there. He did not lose the match. Just did an amazing job as always. Gavin had a really great tournament for him, won a match, and then lots of following too, but real good start and wrestled hard.
Over on the other 2 sports, you have basketball and girls and boys side. They were up on the Wind River Reservation over the weekend. And for the boys, it was an 0-2 weekend for them. But on the bright side, they put up 96 points combined between the 2 games, 48 in each of them. And that ties their season high for points in the game against 2 of the better teams in the state, which is, again, another big piece for this team moving forward.
They're continuing to grow, and they're continuing to progress. So, you know, the focus now, we're going to finish out the season as strong as we can. We're going to look at what we can accomplish in the off-season and really watch that program get back to where we're competing in the conference in the next couple of years.
And I know the real bright spot that I've seen watching that team compete is each night, it's not the same kid stepping up every night over and over again. You have different players. And in fact, this weekend, Dylan McLeod puts up 24 points against Wind River, and then you see Evan Finlayson put up 17 points against Wyoming Indian the next night. That's a very positive aspect to come because they're not just relying on one kid.
Yeah, definitely. And I know Coach Crill's trying to mix it up, and he's trying to get different looks and different lineups in there. And really looking at some of our younger kids, he's trying to grow them at the varsity level. And some of those kids are being forced into a pretty tough situation, competition. And it's nice to see different ones stepping up to the plate at different times. And we'll hopefully be heading to a position where have 3-4 kids stepping up to the plate at the same time. And like I said, really start competing again.
Of course, the girls' basketball team went up as well. They went 1-1 over the weekend, beat Wind River, an expected victory. And then in the tough game against Wyoming Indian, they beat Wyoming Indian by 15 at home, lost by 5 on the road as they were nipped 50-45. The girls, though, still in high spirits. It was a very competitive game all the way through. They fought. They never were able to quite get over the hump in that game at Wyoming Indian, though.
Yeah, you know, that Wyoming Indian was a heartbreaker. I know those girls were really looking to that for a win and solidifying a position heading into regionals. But it's good to see the girls even travel and at a tough venue like that be able to stand up and compete. You know, you just changed the outlook of that third quarter a little bit, and that game was ours if we could have just kept it a little bit closer in that one quarter.
Now the girls coming back, and this is something I wanted to focus on for a moment. They're having their pink out night on Friday. They're trying to paint the gym pink for breast cancer awareness. Talk a little bit about, to the fans and to the people showing up at the game, what exactly that's about and some of the opportunities they'll have.
You know, it's something the girls started last year, and it's a pretty cool thing. We were doing it for some people in the community and some school staff that have struggled with breast cancer or have had it involved in their family. Exxon donated the girls pink uniforms that they like to wear once a season. We like to do the whole pink out, put together a few fundraisers. You know, we're going to be selling off some pink basketballs. Then all that money will be donated to breast cancer awareness and search for the cure and all that. So it's for a good cause, and it's something that we enjoy to do.
Coty, a pleasure as always getting to talk to you here on the road about what exactly is going on, and looking forward to the next time we get to talk, and looking forward to this weekend's games.
Yeah, me too. It should be a good weekend. You know, we'll have regional wrestling Friday and Big Piney, and then the last chance meet, like you said, on Thursday. We got a lot of things going on. All of our season's coming to a close, and just really looking for teams to finish strong.
It's the best time of year in high school.